Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. And guys, it is almost Friday, which means we made it successfully through the week. So let's get started with today's show. First, I have a U.S. Marine Corps veteran, Clint Frank, joining me in studio to break down how service animals actually work, how he trains them through his dog training business, and how he encourages veterans to start their own businesses. Then the Community Foundation of Greater Fort Wayne is here, telling me all about their Giving Tuesday campaign. And later, the Monogram Shoppe brought in some popular Thanksgiving products for entertaining your guests. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
My next guest is a U.S. Marine Corps veteran who uses his business to support the veterans in our community. I am so pleased to speak with Clint Frank, owner of Dog Training Elite, Fort Wayne. Hi, good morning.
Thank you, good morning.
Yes, okay, so let's dive right in. Start off by telling me about your dog training business.
Yeah, Dog Training Elite is a national franchise. We're one of the fastest growing franchises in the dog training community in the nation. So we've been open for about a year and a half. We train all dogs, all shapes, all sizes.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on starting this new business.
Thank you.
And I know that you, and thank you for your service. I know that part of you serving is why you wanted to open up this business, because you wanted to be able to give back to other veterans. So tell me how your business really does support those who have served.
So not only do we train, obedience in dogs, but we also train therapy dogs as well as service dogs. So we have trained, a few service dogs for the local veterans here in the community, but across the franchise as a whole, I mean, we've trained, hundreds, if not thousands of service dogs for veterans with PTSD or psychiatric disabilities.
Yes, and can you break down how dogs really do help treat those types of conditions and how they really are service animals?
Yeah, I think most importantly, it just gets our veterans, back out in the community, right? Get them back out to doing things that they would normally do.
Yeah.
They get to come to the park to our group classes where we meet at the different public parks in the Fort Wayne area to do some obedience training. So really, it's just coming back into society, getting them out and about.
Yeah, and what is the real difference between training a dog, just a normal dog, and training a service animal? Is there something specific and unique about it?
Yeah, great question. So a service dog by law has to provide a task for an individual with a disability. And so once we have good obedience in the dog, we'll actually start training tasks that the veteran needs. It could be like deep pressure therapy. It could be watch my six. So like some veterans don't like people sneaking up behind them.
Yeah.
So we can teach the dog to kind of watch the veteran's six and alert them when somebody gets too close.
Wow, that's really interesting. And that's such a good point, because I know that through serving, that training is very intense, and you really do leave there with a different mindset. And I know that you accredit the success of your business to your military training. And so can you tell me how those relate?
Yeah, I can't just pinpoint like one skill or attribute that I gained in the Marine Corps. I mean, I could list a lot, but I think, integrity, perseverance, persistence, adapting to any situation, environment, at stressful situations, but just there's a lot.
Yes, and tell me a little bit about your journey through serving the U.S. Marine Corps. I know that you have been deployed many times and you have so many different experiences, so give us a little background.
Yeah, after high school, I joined the United States Marine Corps. I did 5 years, which included 2 tours in Iraq. I knew I wanted to go to college, so I did use the GI Bill to do that. So I went to Ball State, got my bachelor's and my master's degree. I became a high school physical education teacher. Strength and conditioning coordinator, where I trained all the athletes. I knew that I wanted to own my own business, just didn't know what route I wanted to go. But I came across Dog Training Elite franchise and their values, right? Community, the things that they did with military veterans and teachers, just really aligned with my values. they already had a system and a brand in place, and being prior military really, I really like that aspect of a franchise.
Yeah. That's great. And so you were like, okay, I'm going to train these dogs. And that is such a unique type of business, I think. And I know that you really encourage other veterans to start their own business and get out there and take that chance. Why is that?
Yeah, I think that the skills and all the attributes, leadership and time management, organizations, like just all the things that they learned in their military service can be put forth to running a successful business.
Yeah, absolutely. And in addition to providing service animals to the veterans that are in need, you actually partner with another organization that provides these service animals to an array of women, children, and anyone who needs them. So tell me about that partnership.
Yeah, the partnership is with the Monogram Foundation, and they provide service dogs and service dog training for veterans with disabilities, women survivors, children with disabilities, and first responders as well. So just a great organization.
That is. And if someone is interested in learning more about your services and what you do, or want to get involved in any way, where should they contact you?
Yeah, they can call us at 260-544-6888, or they can get on our website at dogtrainingelite.com/Fort-Wayne.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much,
Thank
Clint.
you so much
Pleasure
for having
to meet
me.
you.
You too.
And if you would like more information about Dog Training Elite Fort Wayne, we'll have their website listed below, and we'll be right back.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Do you want to know the best places to go to eat and drink around Northeast Indiana? Well, join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15, weekdays at 9 a.m. as I take you inside of the best restaurants, new and old, explore their menu, and of course, mix up some cocktails. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Keep up with Jessica Williams on Living Local 15, weekdays at 9.
This segment sponsored by Community Foundation. The Community Foundation of Greater Fort Wayne's mission is to improve the quality of life by building permanent endowments, promoting effective grant making, and so much more. Joining me to share more today is Kylie Tate-Potts, their Director of Philanthropic Services. Hi, good morning, Kylie.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Well, we are rolling into the time of giving in November, which is so exciting. So I'm so happy to learn about what you all have planned. But first, kind of give us an overview about Community Foundation.
Sure. So the Community Foundation of Greater Fort Wayne has been in existence for 100 years now. Yeah. So last year we just celebrated our 100th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was very exciting. And we really focus on three main things. Number one is we work with individuals, families, and different foundations in the area on their own personal giving and their own philanthropy to make that most fulfilling to them and impactful for the community. Mm-hmm. The second thing is providing grants to effective nonprofits in our community through our grant making process. And the third is to provide leadership to help different community needs, helping to improve the quality of life for everyone in Allen County.
That is awesome. And it sounds like such a great resource, because really when you think about grant writing and just knowing what you can apply for businesses, nonprofits, like it kind of can get a little confusing. And so you all kind of just are there to provide that information and step-by-step process.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great. Okay, so let's talk about Giving Tuesday, which is coming up, and there's a Giving Tuesday Fort Wayne Challenge. So what is that?
Okay, so Giving Tuesday is part of a larger movement to inspire philanthropy and generosity in communities across the country. Mm-hmm. Now, the Giving Tuesday Fort Wayne Challenge is a little bit of a spin on the larger Giving Tuesday initiative. So our Giving Tuesday Fort Wayne Challenge through the Community Foundation of Greater Fort Wayne runs from November 1st to November 20th. So during that time frame, about 100 nonprofits hold endowments with us called agency endowments, and those organizations are really trying to raise money for their long-term sustainability. So during that time frame, any gift made to one of those 100 plus nonprofits held with us will be matched by 20%. So a gift of $100 becomes a gift of $120.
Wow.
Now, where the challenge piece comes into this is those organizations are competing with each other to raise the most. So all organizations are split into 5 different categories, and those align with our 5 vision plan pillars. And every organization, so one from each of the 5 buckets that raises the most towards their endowment, will receive a surprise, unrestricted check from the Community Foundation on November 28th. So we'll spend the day surprising them on that day.
Oh, that's fun. So you get to go around and you get a check.
Yeah,
you get a check. That's so great. So as people are contributing to each of their individual endowments, can you go deeper into what is an endowment?
Yeah, absolutely. So an agency endowment is a fund held at the Community Foundation but set up by each individual organization. So these funds are invested for the long-term growth. They continue to grow. Each year, the organization has the opportunity to take a distribution from the fund, and this money can be used for anything that they need the funds for. So it could be to provide staffing, it could be to support programming, or maybe they've run into an emergency that they really need that funding for. So since the money is set up there, it's endowed, which means it's there in perpetuity. It will never go away. So this money is integral to the success and the permanency of the nonprofits in our community. And we are so lucky in Fort Wayne to have so many nonprofits. So this is a really great opportunity to help support those nonprofits and help their success.
Right, that's pretty incredible because it does. It takes a lot of funding to run a nonprofit. I mean, from staffing to resources to just any little thing that they need to function and serve the community or businesses. I think that's so important to highlight it right now so that we understand as a community what we can do to help. So what can we do? How can we get involved?
Yeah, so the best thing that anyone right now can do is as we enter the season of giving, like you said, you can head to our website, cfgfw.org, and on the front page there, you'll be directed where you can find the information. You'll be able to see the list of 100 plus organizations taking part in the day. And I just really want to encourage everyone to take a second, identify some organizations that you're passionate about. These organizations are providing some really critical resources and services to people in the community, and so now's your chance to make a gift to support them. So no gift is too small. Like I mentioned, there's a 20% match on any gift during November 1st through November 20th, and you can be a piece of this organization, any of those organizations really being sustainable and successful for years to come.
All right, that's so exciting. And so can we follow along in any type of way also as a community to
Yes.
see how the funds are being raised?
Yes, so we will not be announcing who has won until November 28th. So you'll be able to see what the surprise checks are and who's won if you follow along on our social media pages. And I'm sure you guys might be joining us on the day to come and capture some of those. So you'll be able to see who wins. But really at the end of the day, everybody's winning because they're raising money for their endowment and those are growing. So that's a win for everyone.
Oh, well said. A win for everyone. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing today, Kylie. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about Giving Tuesday Fort Wayne Challenge through the Community Foundation, we'll be sure to have their website listed below. Remember, give and then follow along. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Community Foundation.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by the Monogram Shoppe. It's time for Thanksgiving, and whether you are entertaining for family or friends, now is the perfect time to get the items that you need. So the Monogram Shoppe is here to share more. And joining me is Sarah, their owner. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you, Jessica?
Welcome.
Thanks.
Doing well. Okay, so you have everything that people need, whether it's serving utensils, really cool entertainment items, but also decor.
Exactly. We've got platters like this. We've got little turkey centerpieces, all of that. And then this is crackers. What it is, it's great for
Oh.
everyone has a cracker, it has a crown in it, and it has a question. So it's a great one to have on your table, and they look so festive.
Yes, a nice little icebreaker.
And
Very
then
cool.
we've got Thanksgiving platters right here. Here's a cute little coaster set. And with that, which is so cute, you could just take it to somebody's house as a gift.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
And then we have our little turkey here. And our little turkey, when you press him, isn't that cute?
That's sweet. So you kind of pass that along, and each time you press it, it asks a
another
different question. Okay.
So it's a good one. Same with the little pie. It says, "Who are you grateful for?" Everybody takes a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
And isn't that cute?
That is. I like these because these are really interactive items that you can kind of do as a family or put at the kids' table, get them to talk and interact with each other. What's one thing that happened this year that you're grateful for? That is sweet.
Then we always have our poop. This is our turkey poop. And what it is chocolate nut toffee. We just got that this year. Another great little favor around the table.
Right. A little dessert. I like it.
And then we have all sorts of cute little spreaders that have all sorts of Thanksgiving things on them.
I love this. This pie cutter. This is official. Whether you make do you like pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie best?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, okay, yeah. I love sweet potato pie and pecan pie, just like your napkin says.
This napkin has pecan pie and the recipe, so it sort of goes together. Another cute little item. And then, we've got little salt and pepper shakers. We've got other towels, and I like, people like Friendsgiving now.
Yes.
And that's a big thing. So we've got things for that.
Oh, that's so sweet. I
And
love
then
it.
our savory snacks, and you've had them before, those great crackers, they now make them in a large bag. That way you can either buy them and make them, or you just want something quick to take, you're all set.
So you don't have to shake it anymore?
No.
It's already covered?
It's already covered, dear.
God.
Isn't that good?
I love
and
that.
Then charcuterie is big, and here is a Thanksgiving charcuterie board, which is so much fun.
This is really nice.
Isn't
I
that
love
nice,
a good
heavy?
charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Put out the meat, the cheeses, the jams. Oh, and you got some jam here.
Right, and then I brought our hot pepper jelly, put that in that little tray over sour cream. Oh, and then the other one is a jam that is so, so good. That is our champagne mustard. Oh, to die for. I have that on turkey sandwiches, or I use that for pretzel dipping, things like that. And then our turkey brine, which is what this is.
Oh.
And we had it last year, and we've already had people call because it was so good, they came in to use it for this year, which I think is a neat idea.
Because it's all in one. It has everything you need to get that turkey nice and flavorful, infuse the juices. I like that.
And then we've got our bottle over there. Do you just love this? Take a bottle to the dinner. It says, thankful, gracias, blessed.
Oh, that is nice. And that's the perfect gift. Thank you for having me. The perfect gift. I love it. And so, of course, at your store, you have so much more than what you brought in today.
Exactly.
And you're constantly still getting new items, right?
Exactly. And starting today, Thanksgiving is 30% off, just to give everybody a little treat. So come in and see us. There's plenty of Thanksgiving things in the store, and it's really a good place to be.
It is. Okay. And also, you're doing your Facebook Live.
Every Thursday
Every
night.
Thursday. Yes. So tell us what goes on that Facebook Live in case someone hasn't seen it.
Yeah, what we do is we show everybody the new product that's come in, and at this time of year, oh my word, there were 18 boxes yesterday. So we show you all the new product, you put your phone number in, and someone will win a door prize. And it's always a nice door prize, so it's a good thing to do. So yeah, just watch us on that.
That's awesome. And I know that your boutique is so niche and specific that people have to grab an item before it sells out because it may be one of a kind.
Exactly. That's the trouble is we get them in and they disappear, which is so, so nice. So yeah, we're plenty with Thanksgiving at the moment. Also, they can start their Christmas shopping. We have plenty of that too. So we are good with everything for people to come in.
I love it. And you have to tell me, are you still doing your daily doorbusters?
Yes, our daily door. That's what today, our daily doorbuster is 30% off Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I forgot yesterday, so we'll have to do it again today, is 50% off thank you notes. So you can get Monday and Tuesday today.
Oh, and you know what? You make such a great point because you have all of those cards because, of course, you're the
Right.
Monogram Shop. And so people can actually start getting their Christmas cards and their holiday cards out now.
Exactly. We can custom order them, and then we have a lot of notes that say thank you, just so it's easy to write, and those are all the 50% off.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sarah, for these
you.
great savings. And if you would like more information on the Monogram Shop, we'll be sure to have their website listed below. And don't forget to check out their Facebook Live. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by the Monogram Shop.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, you can always rewatch segments or full episodes of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com and also by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And I'll leave you with this. While you're out, give a little smile, give a little wave, share a little light and love today. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow because it's Friday. Bye-bye.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.